Hi everyone, I'm Nathan with the ebookreader.com. For this video, I'm going to do a comparison review between the Kindle Paperwhite 3 here on the left and the Nook Glowlight Plus here on the right. So now that Barnes & Noble's released this new ebook reader, I wanted to do a quick comparison between it and Kindle. I'll also throw in the Voyage here just to show the hardware, how it compares. So let's talk about the hardware first. The Nook Glowlight Plus, it has a flush front screen like the Voyage does. It's got the 300 pixel per inch screen, so they all have the same screen here. And the Nook, it has this premium feel with this aluminum back. It's kind of slick and cool to the touch is the only downside, but it does have the premium feel to it. And then the front has a sort of texture to it, you can see right there. This device is also waterproof, so it has that's the main advantage it has over the Kindle e-readers, is the fact that it can be submerged in water. So the Kindle Paperwhite, on the other hand, it has the indented screen, so you've got that little bit of a lip there, and it doesn't have the waterproof, of course, and it's just got sort of a soft coating on the back. It's a little bit more basic design than the Glowlight Nook is. And with the Kindle Voyage, on the other hand, it has the high-end feel, and it's got that flush screen like the Glowlight, but it's got the page turn sensors as well, so you can turn pages with these buttons over here. The Nook doesn't have any buttons for that, and of course the Kindle, it doesn't have the waterproofing either. It's a bit thinner than the Nook. It really tapers down at the edges, and it's lighter as well. It's got that power button on the back. All these devices have the same processor, same RAM, same memory, so it's not any kind of difference in terms of the internal hardware. And like I said, the screen's exactly the same. So the main differences are, of course, the Kindle software versus the Nook software. Alright, so let's do a close-up here. Get a look at the text real close. It looks really good on both screens. I'd say the Kindle just has a slight edge. The background doesn't seem quite as dark, but they're very, very close. Let's go ahead and show you guys the front lights, because they do have front lights, and they're both very even. So the Nook's front light's like a little bit bluer in tone than the Kindle's front light. They both have a good range of settings. They're both nice and even, like I said. So, I mean, the front lights have gotten a lot better over the years. They're more even. They don't have as many shadowy areas. So they do look quite good for reading in various lighting conditions. Alright, so let's talk about the software differences. That's the main differences between these guys. So the Nook has this button down here, the N button. You can use it to go to the home screen. You just barely press over it and it will take you to the home screen. It's not an actual button, it's a sensor. So the home screen had this similar deal where they have this recommended content down here. But with the Kindle Paperwhite, you can get rid of that, so you can just display your books if you want, but you can't get rid of the ad unless you pay them 20 bucks. Because they do have the ad-supported models, which also show on the screen when the device is off, and the Nook has different things that it shows when it's off, like you can have it show quotes or like classic titles. There's some different things the Nook shows when the screen's off, and the Kindle, it will just show the advertisements unless you pay the 20 bucks to get rid of them. So let's just go ahead and, I mean, as far as the library view goes, you do have similar library views. With the Kindle here, we go over, it's just scrolling over here if we get rid of that thing. And you can also do list view on the Kindle, and in the Nook it also has a list view. They both have sort of a collection type of things. The Nook has shelves, the Kindle has collections. So with the Nook's list view, you still get a cover, where the Kindle's list view, you just get the straight up list view. So the Kindle is a bit easier to navigate on the home screen. You can enter a specific page number to go to. You can jump around that way. The Nook, it's a little bit more limited. Like here, I'm on the 8th page. I can't get back to the first page without scrolling through 8 pages. It's really kind of irritating because you have no way to jump back to the first page without manually jumping back to the first page, scrolling through them all. So if you had a big library, obviously it would be really difficult to manage on the Nook. So the 300 pixel per inch screens look really good on both of these. Something about the Nook screen just looks a hair grayer on the background. Must be with the glass layer. But they both look really good. The text, the Nook and Kindle, they have their limited font options, so you can't use your own fonts with either of these unless you embed it in the book, and then you can use the publisher default option. Same with the Kindle, it will have the publisher defaults if you do embed your fonts. Alright, so the main advantage for the Kindle is the software features. It has a lot more software features than the Nooks have. They have things like X-ray, which gives you related information about the book, like you can look up people. Works well with books that have lots of characters. You can keep track of the characters easier that way. The Nook doesn't have anything like that. The Kindle also offers a landscape mode, so you can switch it over to landscape. The Nook doesn't have any kind of landscape mode. The Kindle also supports pinch zooming, so if you do the double pinch with ebooks, you can adjust the font on the fly because it has the multi-touch support. And if you're using PDFs, you can zoom in and out using pinch zooming. So the Nook is really bad at PDF support. It doesn't have any zooming options at all for PDF. So both devices have the usual hold down on a word, you get the dictionary option. The Kindle's quite a bit different how it handles it though, because it'll just do the pop-up automatically, and then you get this window down here where you can check the dictionary. You can swipe over to get references from Wikipedia, and you can also get the instant translation right here. You can translate it from it to a bunch of different languages right here. So the Nook doesn't have any kind of translating features. It doesn't have any kind of Wikipedia online support. I mean, other than the buying ebooks from Barnes & Noble, that's pretty much the only purpose the Wi-Fi has on the Nook. It does have a hidden web browser that works really poorly, but you can use that. Otherwise, it's pretty much just for buying ebooks from BNN, so you don't have any dictionary or Wikipedia lookup. You don't have any Google references. If you want to check the dictionary, it opens up the separate window here. So both devices, you can add bookmarks just by tapping the upper corner here. The Kindle has a smart bookmarks feature, so when you have multiple bookmarks added, you can actually see them added here. And then you can also open up a separate window so that you can view that page. You can jump around that way. The Kindle also has this quick page scan feature where you can swipe up from the bottom and then sort of preview pages right here. You can jump around the book without actually leaving the pager on. So the Nook doesn't have anything like that. It just does have the regular page dial that you can move like this. If you want to enter a specific page, you can come up here and find or jump to page. You can enter a specific page number. So same with the Kindle, has that dial right there. You can go back by hitting that. You can also jump to specific pages as well by using the Go To option. So the Nook has the usual table of contents in here. You got you're also to list your notes in there, so the Kindle has the notes in there as well. Got your bookmark section, and also keeps track of all the words you've looked up. But the Kindle does that as well with the vocabulary builder. You can jump to it in here, vocabulary builder. So Kindle also has WordWise, which is this feature which will put small suggestions over words. So one difference the way books render is you can see the Kindle doesn't have a header, so the Nook always has that header and the footer, so quite a bit of screen real estate is wasted with the header and footer. The Kindle does have this down here which gives you your reading estimate. The Nook, they added that as well, so you can see an estimate right there. It says 3 minutes left. The Kindle, you can also swap it out if you just tap it right there. If you didn't want to see that, you can also swap between locations and page numbers. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this review right here. Check out the ebookreader.com for some additional information, the full reviews. I also got how-to guides and help articles on there. So basically what it comes down to is the Nook, it has the hardware advantages with the more premium design and the waterproof factor, whereas the Kindle, it has a lot more software features and it's a little bit more user-friendly as far as ebook shopping goes. And as far as adding your own content on here, you can add your own content via email or send to Kindle apps